We'll be talking about Vusimuzi Madlala and the nephew of President Cyril Ramaphosa, Hangwani Maumela, who apparently bought a luxury vehicle for about 52 million rand, and that money was looted at Timbisa Hospital.
Satisfy the onus in terms of Schedule 5, that onus being that the interests of justice do permit his release on bail. There was nothing untoward or suspicious in his conduct. He had always cooperated with the SAPS and RDEC. He had always appeared. There was no instance where they had requested him to appear and he hadn't.
That cell phone in prison is a means to communicate to the outside world. And that is a risk to the state's witnesses. That is a major risk, as it is, my lord, by the very nature of these crimes. By the very nature, these witnesses are in fear for their lives, and rightfully so. So, my lord, the fact is that the behavior of the appellant is not that impeccable.
The publications are busy saying Hangwani Maumela is a businessman, but why can't they just call these guys criminals, because that's what they are. They're busy losing taxpayers' money like it's nobody's business. Let's start with Vusimuzi Madlala, another alleged businessman, and I don't know why we keep on addressing this guy as a businessman, because this is the guy who masterminded the attempted murder of his then girlfriend Deboho Tubijani. You know, it was an attempted hit because she didn't die, and that's why he's in jail. You know, it's so painful that Katise Molefe is out on bail. Consider the things that he has done. If you've been listening to Matlanga Commission, I mean, Katise Molefe is part of the presidential cartel, allegedly, and him and Madlala are part of that cartel, and they have done horrible things to whistleblowers, to investigating officers, and to other people who have double-crossed them. So it's such a shame. But we should be thankful because Kat Madlala was denied bail. Can you imagine if he was given a bail? Katiso Molefe was given a bail, and apparently he bribed a judge and allegedly received about 2.5 million rand, and that was Judge Ledwaba. So that's about it. Probably Vusimuzi Madlala tried to bribe the Johannesburg High Court, but he failed. I would say allegedly because we don't know whether he tried to bribe the judge or not.